Okay. All right, everyone, welcome back to Breslov Efrat here at Shira David. Baruch Hashem, it's Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Vayera. Baruch Hashem, with a beautiful week. We have a nice rainy day today again, Baruch Hashem. Yimei HaGeshamim, right? So Baruch Hashem, we get our rain. Mashav V'ruach U'mayrid HaGeshem. It's really amazing that here, when we finish saying Mashav V'ruach and we do Mayrid HaTov, you almost will never see rain. It's fascinating. It's just remarkable. You daven for the rain, here it is. So it's beautiful. All right. Anyway, so we're in the middle of learning in Hilchos. We're in the middle of learning Likutey Halachos. We're in Hilchos Birchas Hashachar Halacha Hey, and we're in Chav Ches, and hopefully today, Be'ezer Hashem, the fifth lesson, we'll finish Chav Ches today. All right, 28. So. Again, we learn always for the well-being of our soldiers, and Hashem and Hashem should be there. They should have success in locating the captives, hostages, and we should find an end to all of the evil in the world. Oy, Be'ezer Hashem, they're doing such a great job, really. Yeah. They're doing such a good job, really. Baruch Hashem. They are doing a good job. Baruch Hashem. Yeah. Okay. All right.
When you say, I'm feeling so good, or
okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we're learning all about now Birchas Kriya Shema, right? Birchas Kriya Shema. We started this off. So yesterday we learned about the bracha, the bracha that we end off, Yoitzer HaMoires. Right, Yotzam, and then we learned off also, that HaKadosh Baruch we ask HaKadosh Baruch He should give us the light, right? Right, He should give us Klal Yisrael more light. He should infuse us with the light, and that's what we hope for. Okay, and then when we finish that bracha, so then we go to the next one. We go to the next bracha of Ahavas Olam. Right, on Shabbos we change it for Havarabba, right? Other people say Havarabba all the time. Whatever it is the next bracha right before Kriya Shema, okay? It's such a beautiful bracha. It's such an important bracha that if you weren't sure if you made Birchas HaTorah, you can count that bracha as Birchas HaTorah if you weren't sure if you made Birchas HaTorah.
Where?
That's so important.
So that's in the Siddur that way?
Yeah, right before Shema Yisrael.
It's Ahavat Olam rather than...
Yeah, Ahavat Olam, yeah. It's such an important, It's such an important blessing. Yeah, there's such an important blessing. And you see so many people put so much emphasis on the words. There's such beautiful, beautiful words in Ahavat Olam. It's unbelievable. All right, so let's learn a little bit about it. Birchas Ahavat Olam, Hu Bechinas Kabbalas HaTorah. So that's an idea of Kabbalas HaTorah every day Mechodesh. Like we just said, if you weren't sure if you made Birchas HaTorah, when you get up to there, you can have in mind, right? You have a suffix if I said Birchas HaTorah or not. So I can have in mind that I'm going to because this is like Kabbalas HaTorah again. B'chol yoyim Mechodesh every day. So we have a Kabbalas HaTorah every single day. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. Yeah.
Because surely when I try to finish it the weekend. Anyway, so I had the thought that I had was Gayrim have a status of something completely new in their old families, like nothing.
Yes.
Parents are nothing good. There's like
yes.
And Sam Sofer was very disturbed at that whole idea. He didn't understand where they learned it from and how it even came about. How could it be parents, siblings, like as if they're Hilu nothing?
Right.
So the best answer that they gave was that Shuvu Hashem, like when the Jews were at Kabbalas HaTorah, they were forbidden to their wives, or they had certain relationships before the Torah that maybe were forbidden. After the Torah, it's like you can go back to your meaning now. It's like you just got Kabbalas HaTorah. You're new people.
You're new people, mamish. But on the Chassam Sofer, he says an amazing thing also. He asked a question on Parshas Yisrael. How did Moshe Rabbeinu, he was Megarish his wife. Yeah. How was he able to take his wife back? Moshe Rabbeinu was considered a Kohen Gadol. Moshe Rabbeinu was considered a Kohen Gadol. How was he able to take his wife back? So the Chassam Sofer says over there, that shows you that when we came to Kabbalas HaTorah, we were mamish all new people. They were mamish all new people because he was able to take his wife back. A kohen is megarish his wife, can't take his wife back.
Wow.
See that?
Well, but they
No,
can.
not Chassam Sofi. You have to look it up over there. You'll see it. No, based on what you were saying.
But if I'm a new person every day, I could do the same thing then.
No. Okay, yeah, you could do that spiritually, not physically.
Okay. But
Spiritually.
Moshe did it physically.
Okay. You're not Moshe. When you'll be Moshe Beina, we'll talk about it.
That isn't what you said.
Okay. Listen,
Let's go right.
Mordechai, let's be serious, okay?
I kind of am,
Okay. No, Yossi said something beautiful, so I just wanted to
It was
hear.
very beautiful. I appreciate the learning. Not that I'm planning a divorce, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Let's go right.
You know, if you ever, when a kohen would have to write a get, they had a special way to write the get. I don't know if you remember that, right? They say that kohanim are hot-headed people. They're very hot-headed people, right? See that, right?
Kohanim?
Kohanim, yeah, kohanim. So
I'm hot-headed?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
so they may do something, very hasty, So what they do is they made them. They would have to write a word and have to fold it and this and that. There was a whole process on how they had to do it because they, huh? Yeah. No, the reason for that was because once the kohen would divorce his wife, there's no taking her back. So are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, it's unbelievable. When you learn all the things together and you put it together.
But what about that story about the guy who wanted to have his wife killed and they needed a mikveh in town?
Okay. K'moisha anu mevakshim sham. Then what do we say? V'seim b'libeinu bina. Hashem, give us, place in our hearts, bina, a discernment, an understanding. It's beautiful, right? Place in our hearts, bina. Bina is the second, right? We have chokhmah bina, right? Chokhmah bina. Right, there's a system that you learn that the spheres go keser chokhmah bina. Right, some others say either way, bina is an amazing thing. Right, bina is on the side of gevura. Right, bina is on the side of gevura. Right, on the chart because you have chokhmah bina das, chokhmah bina das. Okay. There are some studies that there are some ways to understand the erech anpin that it's keser bina. No, it's keser chachma bina, and then they don't include the das because we said that the das really, if you think about it, the das really turns into the chesed and gvur anyway. Right, the erech anpin we learned in tefillin. Right, we had the shin with 4 prongs, and we have the shin with 3 prongs. Right, on the tefillin shel rosh. The tefillin shel rosh we learned that the 3 are chesed, chachma, bina, das. The das turns into chesed and gevura. In other words, it manifests into chesed and gevura. So you have then chachma, bina, chesed and gevura. That's how you get the 4 from the 3. Okay, but anyway, either way, bina is a very important thing. That's what they say that women have the women's intuition, right? They don't necessarily understand what they feel, but they have a certain feeling, right? They have a certain feeling. They feel something that we don't necessarily always understand what that is, right? Right? You ever experienced that, right? I don't have this. The wife will tell you, I have this feeling about something, right? I know that this is the way it has to. Unbelievable, right? They have a feeling. They have something bina. You want to say something, Peter? No, you're just listening. Okay, good. Okay, Bina. Lilmoid ulalamed lishma velasnes. Wow, look at that. Lilmoid ulalamed. To learn Torah and to teach Torah. Right? To learn and to teach. Lishmar, to watch the Torah, to uphold the mitzvahs. Right? You have to be mekayim. We're begging Hashem in there, these most beautiful tefillah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please give us this understanding, that I understand that this is really what I really want. This is really what I want.
What's the difference between Lishmor and L'kayim?
The mitzvahs, there's the mitzvahs aseh and mitzvahs lo saseh.
Oh, okay.
Watch that I don't do the things, we should watch that I don't do the things I shouldn't do. Like it's like on Shabbos, right? You have Zohar and Shomer, right?
Right.
Zohar and Shomer. Shabbos is Zohar and Shomer, right? You have the two. So Zohar is the positive things I'm supposed to do on Shabbos. Shomer is I watch. Yeah. My Rabbi David Spiegel should be well. He told me something so beautiful. I always think about it all the time. I'll share with you right now. Since we said the Zohar on Shomer. Yeah. He said like this, he said, on Shabbos we have this idea of Zohar and we have Shomer, right? How do you fulfill Zohar and Shomer on Shabbos, Lamaisa? So he says if you can bring Shabbos in a little bit earlier, you could remember the Shabbos, remember Zohar, remember the Shabbos and bring Shabbos in a few minutes earlier. So then you can be Mekayim the mitzvah of Zohar Yom Shabbos. Okay? And then he says when Shabbos is about to leave, you say, no. You're not going. You're not going anywhere. You're staying with me. You're staying when you have Tais for Shabbos. You add to your Shabbos. You're watching the Shabbos. I'm not letting you get away. That's it. That's another beautiful idea. You like that idea, Yossi? Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice idea. But if we could do that here, that would be great. Soon. Let's start with, can we do that? We'll start with Rav the Rav. Okay. Kiata onu tzrichin lekasher as haretzonos l'shoyrish harotzen. Because we have to attach our ritzonos, right? To take our desires, what we desire, and attach them to the rotzen of Hashem. Right? I have all the things I want. I put aside my own desires that I have to fulfill what Hashem wants me to do. Right? Like all those times, like you were just saying before, Peter, you'd rather be asleep, right? But you came to learn anyway. That means you put your own desire aside. I want to sleep, and you came to learn. That's amazing, right? That's in other words, putting into practice to take on the rotzen of Hashem. That's putting in practice. I put aside my own desire to do what Hashem wants. Okay, that's Rabbi Nachman writes in lesson. Okay, fine. V'zeh nasa al yedei ha'torah shekibalnu ha'yedei Moshe Rabbeinu shu oisik b'zeh lekasher kol ha'ritzonos l'shorish harotzen l'metzach harotzen. Moshe Rabbeinu's whole thing was to teach us, to train us to follow the rotzen Hashem. It was unfortunate. Moshe Rabbeinu did an amazing job with us. We had the Erev Rav there, and they really,
But they're still messing things up.
Yeah, they're still messing things up. Yep. They still are. Okay, for the meanwhile. But Moshe Rabbeinu wants us to have the right Ratzon, wants us to have the right Ratzon, to be connected to the Ritzinus of Hashem. To Moshe Kosav Sham, B'chem Losai, Chomal Aleinu, V'nosan Lanu Es Tairosai, HaKadosh Shayidei Zeh Yia Lanu Koyach L'chol Echad Ve'echad Lasik B'zeh L'Kasha Kol HaRetzainus L'Shorish HaRatzon. Hashem gave us the Torah through Moshe Rabbeinu, right? Moshe Rabbeinu, we couldn't get the Torah, right? We heard the first two utterances from Hashem. We said, this is too much. We can't. Please, can you talk to Moshe Rabbeinu? Let him tell us. Unbelievable. You think about that, right? It's unbelievable. It says that the Medrash says that we were thrown back 600 mil. That's pretty far. I don't know how far that is, right? 600 mil. You have it, right?
Yeah, we know exactly how far that is.
Yeah, how far is it, Yossi?
Yeah,
It's like a mile.
Yeah, it's a mile.
It's a mile. You can see the markers like on Derek Avot. There's Roman mills. You can see one mill to another mill. So we've got all.
It's about a mile, right? They were thrown back 600 miles, right?
Also, all the nations heard it themselves too, from wherever they were.
They heard it, right. Yeah, the Kedushas Levi asked an amazing kasha. How did the Malachim? It says that the Malachim took us back, brought us back. We got thrown, right? We got thrown, and the Malachim brought us back. So the Kedushas Levi asked an amazing. Who gave the Malachim the right to touch us? We were so holy. Who gave them the right to touch us? So they said it was an amazing thing. The Kedushas Levi explains that really, if we didn't get back there, everything would have ceased to exist. It was all dependent on us being Makabel the Torah. The world, all of creation was dependent on that. That means the Malachim,
that would have been gone.
They would have been gone also. They would have, it was nothing. There would have been mamish nothing. So because it was pikuach nefesh for the malachim.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Only Kedushas Levi can figure that out, right? It was pikuach nefesh for the malachim. You hear that? Unbelievable. Okay, now kikol ha-Torah mitzvahs heim kula mitzayne yisbarach. Because all the Torah and all of the mitzvahs are the ratzon of Hashem. Right? All the things that Hashem we do them because it's the Ratzon Hashem. We wear our tzitzis, we wear our talis, we put on the tefillin, right? We keep the Shabbos, right? We have cholent, whatever we do. All the things, cholent.
That's a mitzvah?
Yeah, it's a mitzvah on Shabbos. Yeah. Come in, to eat the cholent. Yeah, it's a mitzvah.
Where's the source on that one?
Einik Shabbos. Yeah, these are all our mitzvahs, right? Hashem says we have to be ma'anig the Shabbos, right? So when you do things and you buy things and prepare things for Shabbos, that's part of the mitzvah. All part of the ritzonus of Hashem. Okay, K'may shekaso, Shamru, nachas ruach lefanai shamarti v'nasa, ritzoni. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has a nachas ruach. He says he told us to do something, and we do it. He enjoys that. That's the machaya for Hashem, right? Hashem said, put on your talis, and you put on your talis. Hashem put on your talis, you did it. He likes that. He enjoys that. V'al kain, sha'yadei she'mekayim mitzvahs ha'Torah, mekashrin kol ha'ritzonos l'shoresh haratzon. So when we fulfill the Torah, and we do our mitzvahs anyway, we're doing the mitzvahs, we do them, our mitzvahs, Baruch Hashem, we do our mitzvahs. So have in mind, when you're doing your mitzvahs, I'm being mekashet to the ratzon of Hashem. I'm fulfilling the ratzon of Hashem. You're doing it anyway. You're doing the mitzvahs anyway, Baruch Hashem, right? Right? So when you have in mind, when you're doing it, I'm trying to be mekashem, my ratzon, to your ratzon, Hashem, and that's why I'm fulfilling the mitzvah. Shul ritzayni is baruch bebechinas, batal ritzayncha mipnei ritzaynai. Mevatel, you should nullify your own desires for the desire of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now look at this beautiful example he gives now. Kizeh klal kol a mitzvah satayri sheyisol mekaymim bechol yom. K'may lemashal. Rav Nosson gives us an example. Sheritzaynei shel adam le'echol miyad b'bayker. Right? Person gets up in the morning. The ratzon is, I got to go and have a bowl of cereal. Right? He has to have his eggs, his sausages, whatever he eats there, whatever they eat. Right? I need to do it right away. I got to do that right away. That's the ratzon. Right? That's the ratzon. I got to do that right away. V'hu mevatel ritzoyne v'pnei ratzoyn Hashem yisbarach u'mamtin achar tefillah. Wait a second. And I don't eat. I don't have my big meal before I go to daven. I daven and then I eat. So that means I'm being mevatel my ratzon. My ratzon is I want to eat right away. That's what my body says I want to eat. No, but I don't do that. Right? Okay, people today we can have a coffee. You can have a coffee in the morning, whatever it is. If you need something, that's not a problem. Of course, we work that out. Okay, we work that out. But again, the ratzon is I want to sit down and eat, but we don't do that. And look at this. So v'harbe ma'isifim lahariv atzman al divrei Torah v'loim divroimim tehillim v'achat tefillah. Look at this. Wait a second. So now the guy went to shul, right? He went to shul, and he finished davening, and he sits down and he learns, and then he finishes learning. Now he's not just going to go to walk to the closest restaurant that there is. It may not be kosher. So it means I'm not going to go eat whatever I want to eat, right? I'd like to eat this thing, but I'm not going to eat because again, it's the Ratzon Hashem that I eat kosher. Amazing. So you see, Rav Nosson is showing us all of the things that we're doing anyway. We're training our Ratzon for the Ratzon Hashem. Is it amazing psychology? Is that amazing? Ellie, you want to say something?
We are basically the religion of delayed gratification.
Okay, you want to explain?
Yeah. In other words, when you think about the first sin, it wasn't that at one point we wouldn't be able to eat from 8 till we're out, right?
Right.
Was it not now?
You have to wait till Shabbos. Right.
So that was the first problem we had.
Yeah.
We wanted it, and we wanted it now, right? And so we're now. That's the ticker. It's like hold your horses. there's somebody else's will, a big capital W will,
Right.
that you need to pay attention to, and not my own.
Right. The guy, you come home from, the guy comes home from work, and he's going to go out to have a seder. He's going to learn a little bit at night, right? He wants to sit on the couch, right? But he goes out. He goes out to the Avamayif, right? It's something you do. Some people are doing. They're being mevatel their own rotzen to do the rotzen Hashem, right? He doesn't eat what the Torah tells him he can't eat. He eats what's kosher. He has to go find kosher food. He doesn't care what he has to do to find the kosher. We'll do whatever he has to do to find the kosher food. Because again, I really want to eat, but Hashem says, it tells me what I can eat and what I can't eat. Now wait a second. Now he finds himself he finds a beautiful pas yisrael, bread, right? And he has chalav yisrael, cream cheese to put on there, right? But he doesn't eat his sandwich. He doesn't eat it before he washes. Now he has to wash his hands. Again, I want to eat it. No, I'm going to go wash my hands first. It's unbelievable how Rav is explaining to us really how we're training our rotzen to the rotzen Hashem via the things we're doing anyhow.
I understand why you say we do it anyhow. That's why we do it.
Of course, but we're just saying have a new appreciation. That I am a new appreciation that I am being mevad. I really don't want to sit down and eat now. Why do I need what's this wash? My hands are clean. I just came from the bathroom. My hands are clean. What do I need? I use soap. Why do I need to wash my hands? Right? People will tell you that. What are you crazy? What are you going to watch? We're training. We're doing our rotzen. We're changing our rotzen for the rotzen Hashem. And you can do this with all the mitzvahs of the Torah. Right? Comes to Pesach. Right? You got to clean the house. Right? And you got to go buy the matzah. It's very expensive. Right? And all the things that we do. I'd rather not do those things. Right? But we do it. In Shavuos, you have to stay up at night, right? We do that, Baruch Hashem, right? I'd rather go to sleep, right? All the mitzvahs, right? The sukkah, I'd rather not sit in the sukkah. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's raining, it's this, all the other things, right? I'd rather stay in the house. It's nice air conditioning. But we're mevatel our rotzen to do the rotzen Hashem. That's the point, okay? V'hayireim ma'isifin l'kadesh atzman gam b'muter lahem. Right, and those people that are following the rotzen of Hashem, they're also holding back, right? In other words, a guy can say, this is this. I have steak here, and this steak is, it's it's a B'datz Yerushalayim, right? It's all kosher, everything is great, right? And so I'll eat 4 steaks. No, that's not right. In other words, I'm going to hold back and eat what I'm supposed to eat, not maybe eat more than I'm supposed to. I have 1 piece of cake, not 3 pieces of cake, or things like that, right? Not eating more, all right? Nimsa. So Rav Nosson is giving us these beautiful ideas. So Nimsa sheklal hatayruhu lekashe kol haritzonos shebeolam el shoresh harotzen. All the ritzonos that I have in the world, all the things that I want to do, and all the things I'm being mekush them. I'm connecting them to the rotzen of Hashem. I want to go to go on a trip. I want to go on vacation. Right? The tzaddikim used to go on vacation. They used to go to the mountains. They used to go there. Why did they go to the mountains? Why did they do that? Right? A lot of tzaddikim used to go to the Swiss Alps. They used to travel to beautiful, right? They did that because they wanted to see and experience the beauty of the world. Right? It's beautiful. The Alps are amazing. Right? They're most beautiful, amazing. Beautiful. We have beautiful mountains here in Eretz Yisrael also. Some of them I think here are even prettier. Nah, okay. I think everything in Eretz Yisrael is better. Everything.
It's not the biggest mountain either.
Right? Yeah. It's quality, not quantity, sir. We have the quality here.
Yeah, but Rav Hirsch said he.
Yes, of course. There's beauty. There's no question. It's Hashem's creation, of course. But if you have asked Rav Hirsch, he'll tell you that every mountain in Eretz Yisrael is much more special because it's holy.
Yeah, like your wife.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and that's all the bracha of Ahavas Olam. that we say. That's all the nice things we can think of when we say this bracha. You want to say something else?
There's a practice narrative that some people when they eat,
Yeah.
they stop at a few bites. And
Yeah.
They say a word of Torah. They give a miscaving on what's going on. They don't just
Yeah.
like scarf stuff down. But think about it. When he says that when you eat if you're eating a meal and there's no different Torah spoken, right? When you're in a group, then it's kilo or whatever it is. So look what's going on here.
Yeah.
I think it's after this.
Yeah.
And it's like, remember why you're at the table. Remember what you're doing at the table. Don't just be mindless.
Amazing. Yeah, yeah.
On. And so this is it's a big thing. I'm talking to myself now. I don't do this. But I should.
Anytime you what I want to do and I change to do it what Hashem wants me to do, I'm being mevatel my ratzon for the ratzon of Hashem.
Maimonides had another way.
You what?
Of doing, Maimonides had another way of doing that, and that was to drink your food, which means you had to chew it.
Keep chewing it. Yeah.
Keep chewing it.
Keep
enjoy it
chewing
while it's
it.
in your mouth, whatever, and then
Keep
drink
chewing it. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's also, I think, in alignment
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this,
yeah,
because
yeah.
then your digestive system works better also because of that.
That's a side benefit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can do it with the blender and then.
Yeah, I've done that with fruit.
No, but Sasha, it's true. The Rambam said not to do that. If you chew it more, you enjoy your food more, right? You get more taste out of the food by chewing less food, but chewing it and enjoy. Yeah.
And you're healthier because of it.
Okay, halavai. Okay, she'oz mevakshim al kiyam atayva laseis v'tzoincha b'leiv of shalom. We're asking Hashem that I want to be mekayim the mitzvahs with a full heart. That's what we say. We get the Beina in our heart. Where Hashem gives it, we ask Hashem to give us the Beina, the discernment, so I can discern what Hashem really wants. I don't really know. It's hard to understand, but I get this kind of an intuition of what Hashem wants of me, and I can want to do it. You understand? That's what we're saying. We ask for the Beina in regard to our serving of Hashem. And then, after we did all of this, and we were working on being mevatel our ratzon to the ratzon Hashem. So then we say, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, right? That's what we do. The next thing we say, right? And then we connect ourselves up to what? To the Metzach HaRatzon. We connect ourselves up to the Metzach HaRatzon, which is really the highest ratzon. I'm working on my ratzon, being mevatel my ratzon to Hashem. What's the highest level of being mevatel my ratzon to Hashem? Giving my life for Hashem. Right? Giving my life for Hashem is the highest level that I could possibly do. And when we're saying Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, I'm having in mind that I'm even willing to die for you, Hashem, Al Kiddush Hashem. Right? I'm even willing to die, Al Kiddush Hashem, but you have to work up to that. Right? You have to work up to that, right? It's a process. Rabbi Akiva, yes, Rabbi Akiva. Yeah.
Well, would awe...
That Meiser, right? That he died at Echad. Yeah. Have a good Shabbos. Shkoyesh.
I read that the highest wisdom is to be in awe of Hashem. If
Yeah.
you're in awe of Hashem, then maybe
You'll come to that. Yeah.
you can do...
Well, that's what when you say Shema Yisrael, you're being Mekabel Ol Malchus Shemayim, the yoke of heaven. You're taking upon yourself, right? The klolius rotzen elyon, he oz nechlolem legamri b'sherish harotzen b'bechinas his taklus Moshe histalkus shenistalik b'Ravid the Ravid. That Moshe died at that time of Ravid the Ravid, the time of Ratzon Shebaratzon. Right? We said Ravid the Ravid is Ratzon Shebaratzon. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu left the world at that time. And we said that was the tikkun that Moshe Rabbeinu did because of the Erev Rav. Because Moshe Rabbeinu took out the Erev Rav, and because of the Erev Rav, we had the sin with the golden calf. Right? It was there. Again, that was Moshe Rabbeinu did something that Hashem told him, "You sure you want this?" And he said, "Yeah." He took them out, and then that was really what caused Moshe Rabbeinu's demise. Right? That was what caused Moshe Rabbeinu's demise. Right? But Moshe Rabbeinu, even though he was still fortunate enough to leave the world, Shabbos at that time of Rotzen Shibarotza Rava the Rava, that special time. And with that, he was able to come back in every generation and make the rectifications He's able to make the rectifications for all of the things that these Erev Ravs are constantly doing. Unbelievable. And then we say after Shema Yisrael, we say the 24 lower connected to the Zer Anpin, the Metzach HaTachton, right? We said there's the Metzach HaElyon, which is the Rotzen Sheberotzen, right? And then we have the Metzach HaTachton, which is the Zer Anpin, that's connected to the Erech Anpin, and that's why we have first we talk about the Beina, right? Because that's in the Erech Anpin, right? And then we're going to go down to the lower one, the Metzach HaTachton, which is the 24 courthouses are there, right? We have the 24 courthouses there. There are 24 letters in Baruch Shem Kivayid Malchusay Le'Elavoid Lahamtik of Esrim V'Arba Batei Dinim to sweeten the judgment in the 24 courthouses. So each letter of Baruch Shem Kivayid Malchusay, after I said Shema, then I went up to the Netzach, to the Rotzen Sheberotzen, Metzach HaRotzen. Each letter of that, I'm going through another courthouse, and I get through each courthouse with each one of those letters. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable how you count the letters, you wind up getting a total of 49, right? 49, like Sphira, right? 25 and 24 is 49, right? Sphira, right? Yeah. Olahamchich ha'aretz harotzen b'chol ha'noiflim v'yardim b'chol ha'rechoikim mi'oid moed. And we can lift up all of those people that fell away, all of those people that are distant from Hashem. We can try to bring them back. We can bring them back by doing that. Because again, we say it quietly. Because the same way we had the example, I don't know if he's going to bring that now with the cheeky kadera. Okay, maybe. Okay, remember we had the example where the princess wants to eat that burnt stuff on the pot, right? The burnt stuff, and they say you can't eat that stuff at the royal table. You can eat it, but eat it somewhere else, right? Eat it somewhere else. And the same. So we said that's the way that's how Yidden are, right? Sometimes you have a Yid that went away, and he looks a little burnt on the outside, but really, the burnt part of the kugel, the cholent, is really the good stuff, right? That's the good geschmack, right? Right.
The same thing with the burnt rice. What are those?
You like burnt rice, okay?
Yeah.
You like the burnt rice. That's all the good stuff, right? That's how we eat it, really. But when you get to taste the yid and you get to experience the yid, you see how sweet all the yidden really truly are. Yeah. The door is stuck on the. Shenaflu al yedei taikef hadinim, that they fell because of the deep din. That's why they fell, because the judges in the 24 courthouses were very angry at what they were doing, and they pushed them. All right. Well, anyway.
When was this?
All the time. The judges are busy in that courthouse all the time. The 24 courthouses. Yeah.
They're always pulling down.
Because they didn't work on conquering their Yetzer Hara, and they just were doing what they were doing. Then that all comes from the din. In other words, the din is coming against them, but then when they can be misgaber on that, that's how they can get out of it. But they don't know that, so they just give more. They go further, and they fall further and further. Shekol takanosam ayedei aras harotzen shenimshach lehem milaela uleela ad letato lesato. In other words, to come all the way down. In other words, that's why we say the Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. We go all the way up, and then when you go all the way up, you can go down, but you can go down safely. You understand? And all of these people that fell away, if we teach them to say Shema Yisrael, why do you think the Lubavitcher Rebbe, he said, put on tefillin and say Shema, right? That's what he said, right? Put on tefillin and say Shema, right? Isn't that amazing? But that's what they're doing.
And that's what they tell us to do in the Siddur too.
Wait, that's what he was doing. He was telling this lesson. He was giving them this lesson. In other words, I want to jumpstart these people. How can I, if I only have 3 minutes, if I only have 3 to 5 minutes with the guy, what can I do? What can I do to give him that inoculation, to really give him that boost? Wow. What can I do? I'll put him on a pair of tefillin, right? So we learned all about the tefillin, right? We put on the tefillin and he's connected to Shema. Then we say, now say Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. 25. Now say Baruch Sheikh. Here we go. And then, okay, now take off your tefillin.
So it jumps right over those courthouses and takes.
Well, yeah, we give and listen, and most of the time, you can hear there's a lot of stories from guys that they only realize what they did sometimes years later. They're thinking sometimes years later, well, you know, what time I put on tefillin. They don't, right? Sometimes they don't even, they do it so fast. They did it, they didn't even realize, it didn't affect them. But it's in there. It's in there, and sooner or later it'll oh yeah, that's what we daven to Hashem. Moshe Rabbeinu is standing bein shmad l'rotza, and he's trying to get us away from the shmad, from the going against Hashem, to bring us closer to Him. Shemeya bechem losai gam bahem haras harotza, and even to those low people that fell down. But he shines the light to those people. Sheir ritzaynam chazak b'chol pam likol b'ritzayn yisbarach. So they should also be able to have that ability to come closer to Hashem as well. Shekol zehu bechinas bo shenk by machusay le'lavod bechinas tzike kedera, like we said before, that same idea, but you do it b'chashai. You know, we say, like, that's why we say you do it in secret, right? That's why we say the Baruch Hashem, we do it in secret, right? Because again, if we said to the world, we said to all the guys on the left here in Israel, we're going to go out there and we're making everyone from. Oh boy, when we have the what would happen? What would happen? It wouldn't be too good, right?
Well, today they would thank us.
No, okay, but we're doing that, so that's why we do it. We do it silently. We don't want to announce what we're really doing.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's working. We just got to keep saying the Shema, the Baruch Shem, and these guys are coming back one by one. And their parents sometimes are very upset about it, but okay,
Well,
they'll get over it.
The kibbutzim down there came.
What?
The kibbutzim that were down there came back all at once.
Okay, Baruch Hashem. Okay, so this is our lesson that we have, Baruch Hashem. Chavches, unbelievable that we're able to finish this lesson, and really to realize really how beautiful it is that we put on the tefillin, we say the Shema, to understand that we get the Beina in Ahavas Olam, and we beg HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Lilmay L'Lamay Lishma V'Lasei L'Kayim. We should all have a beautiful Shabbos, and we should have a Besorah Tova.
Amen.